Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to explore something that's quietly powering a revolution in how drones fly, and that is drone propulsion. In basic terms, propulsion is what makes a drone move, whether it's going forward, hovering, climbing, or even turning in mid-air. Just like a car uses its engine to drive the wheels, or a bicycle uses pedals to turn its chain and wheels. A drone uses motors and propellers to generate thrust and control its movement. Together, the motors, blades, and the energy source form what we call the propulsion system. Most drones today, especially the commercial and consumer types, rely on electric motors powered by lithium-ion batteries. They use open blade propellers and are great for short flights, stable hovering, and capturing aerial shots. These are the ones we see in agriculture, event filming, and hobby flying. But here's the thing. These systems have their limits. Battery life is short, range is limited, and high-speed maneuvers or heavy payloads become difficult. And that's where the next generation of drone propulsion is stepping in with real innovations that are already being tested and even deployed in some areas. Let's start with something that's making a lot of noise in the industry: hybrid propulsion systems. Now imagine your drone doesn't need to land and recharge every 20 minutes. Instead, it carries a small petrol engine that works like a generator. It produces electricity mid-flight, which powers the electric motors or charges onboard batteries, keeping the drone going for much longer. So the actual flying is still done by electric motors, but the energy comes from both fuel and battery. These systems are now being tested in the US and parts of Europe for delivery and mapping drones, and even some Indian startups are exploring this for remote area logistics. The only downside is, well, the engine adds a bit of weight and makes the drone slightly more complex to maintain. Now coming to something cleaner and actually more futuristic sounding is hydrogen fuel cells. Unlike petrol or batteries, hydrogen cells create electricity on the go, and the only thing they emit is water vapor. Pretty neat, right? These are already being tested by companies like Doosan for drones that need to stay in the air for longer periods, say over 2 hours, which is a big deal for surveillance and environmental monitoring. But there's a small catch: hydrogen fuel stations are still quite limited, especially in remote or rural areas, which makes recharging a bit tricky. You've probably seen drones with open propellers, but ducted fans are now entering the scene. These are basically enclosed turbines, safer and more compact, and they offer better aerodynamic performance at higher speeds. But one thing to note, while they shine in forward flight, they're slightly less efficient when hovering compared to traditional open rotor designs. That's because the duct adds extra weight and drag at low speeds. If you're new to my channel, please check out my videos and consider subscribing for more content like this. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. Some drones also use tilt-rotors, where the propellers tilt forward after takeoff, so the drone flies like an airplane. It's already in testing in urban environments for medical deliveries and even future drone taxis. But yes, these systems are slightly more complicated and costlier to manufacture, so they're still limited to specific use cases. Another cool one being tested is the coaxial rotor system. Instead of just one propeller per arm, these have two rotors stacked on the same axis, spinning in opposite directions. This setup gives better lift and stability in a compact design, which is perfect for heavy lift drones or tight operating spaces. In fact, some defense agencies in India are already testing this for surveillance drones. Only issue with this is the design adds a bit of mechanical complexity, so maintenance is a bit more involved. And now for something that feels straight out of science fiction, but it's real, is called ion propulsion, also called plasma propulsion. This system doesn't use any moving blades at all. Instead, it creates a small electrical field that ionizes air and pushes it backward, creating silent, smooth thrust. MIT and a few European drone makers have successfully tested small drones with this tech, but the thrust it generates is very low, so it can't carry heavy loads just yet. It's mostly being explored in experimental drones and lab research for now, but it shows big promise for future silent surveillance or indoor operations. So where does all this leave us? We're at a point where drone propulsion is no longer just about spinning propellers and battery packs, and these advancements in propulsion are what's really enabling drones to go further, stay longer, and work smarter. Thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you in another exciting one soon. Until then, goodbye and take care.